seeking. And I'm just bothered just a little bit. All right. So, again, this is not your mama's Bible study. Yeah. I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. And so I went into Second Chronicles because I was looking at something about like God, the situation or whatever. Now, this is making me think about the Chronicles. The Chronicles. And I'm just thinking, tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. The devil that couldn't defeat this feminine energy. You might have been able to fool man, but you can't fool this energy here. This is the goddess. What is you talking about? And together, feminine energy, okay, it's making me think something about the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement. And how these devils, some of them, have leached on to feminine energy and been utilizing this feminine energy in the dark. There's a lot of black here. The sun in sackcloth, the black shawl here, the blinding energy here. You know, I just wonder why would the Empress have to go through all this shit? Okay. So it made me think about the pits, tar babies, tar heels, black. All right. Because again, the sun is in black sackcloth or whatever. Okay. So again, it made me think about the name Black, the surname, you know what I'm saying? The connections between the name, because, you know, it started off, well, there's a portion of the bloodline that has that Black added onto it, but I'm wondering if it's by marriage. See, it's like that Turtle Tail movie when he said, you know, those barnacles, you let them hitch a ride with you and they never leave. So again, it made me think about something latching onto a family line or a bloodline. Could the surname be the curse? Because I'm thinking, I'm hearing Brown as well, like John Brown energy. But I'm just not 100% sure where we're going with this. So it's saying, believe in the Lord your God. What this seems like to me is that somebody it's like offensive energy here. Like I'm like steaming. Okay. So I don't know who exactly, let's see who exactly was talking about. That the children of Moab, okay, here we go with this Moab shit again. Okay. All right, hold on. I mean, because we dealing with this text in real time. Living God energy on this channel. You can take it or you can leave it. Okay, so Moab, the Moorish energy, they can't take it. You know, it got something to do with this King Solomon shit, right? Because they are the ones that's holding the wealth of the Amadi Khans or Combs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. They can't take it. They can't take that they're beneath the sun. They can't take the fact that every knee shall bow down to the sun. So they're going to use laws and lies, which laws means in etymology, to try to change the narrative, flip the script. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, but we're going to knock that shit right on out the park. Yeah. Yeah. With this Apollyon, Abaddon, Abaddon energy here. Because we still looking for justice here. These people, you know what? These people is insane. what they doing, right, is underneath. It has to do with something with the sleep realm or some kind of psychological something here. Some kind of holographic, some kind of something here. And they're trying to use like a second nature of something, right? So again, I'm looking at it with this energy here. Something happened. They knew that a certain goddess, right, maybe of justice here that we talked about earlier, okay, was going to be born. A certain star was going to be born, all right? A certain star was going to be born. And what they did, one of these gods, maybe because of something that they did behind the scenes that was real fucked up, decided to blind this child, right? Or give this child some type of defect, all right? So that they would not be able to see clearly what's going on here. So the fact that they blinded this child, they were able to tap into the Akashic and other parts or realms of the brain. They're able to, this shit is on some old, the Matrix, some kind of, you know what I'm saying? Some kind of something here, okay? So they could tap into some portion of your fucking mind, possibly, right? In the sleep realm. It's to blind you from what's really going on in the world, some different dimensions and layers, right? All right? Who you are and what you came to do, right? This shit is crazy to me. This is crazy. This is the energy here. They don't want, oh, and there's an emperor here that's pissed off and sitting here looking, watching. Trying to see what my next move is. Because it's all the whole energy. I am that fucking I am. Mount Seir. And killed every single one of them. So this is what they possibly plan on doing here? The 20th? Yeah, somebody... Okay. Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat. So this is a childish ass energy. This is like I said, that's why I told y'all with some of this energy of this god or these gods in here is very childish. This world is run by very look it. That's why this month and see it's in reverse. This is why he's sitting here with his fist balled up, can't get what he want. So he want to be punching. He want to use feminine energy as a punching bag. And like I said before, and I ain't gonna take it back. Some of these masculines do like women, and some of them don't. And that's why they think they can run around here and do whatever the hell they think they want to do to women and high priestesses. You know, they don't even want to touch you. They just want what you got. Maybe your apparel. It may be your fucking seed. It may be something else. This is some weird shit. Okay, this is some weird energy here. This is some weird energy here. J, Ho, Shay, and Fat. Okay, the King of Cups is this what he looking like right now, because this is the energy. You can't hurt my feelings, honey. See, and that's the thing. I've been built different. I've been built so whole different that I could see it. That's why I'm a seer. That's why what's gonna happen at Mount Seir? See, they don't want Mount Seir. They didn't want the mount because these women represent mountainous women. They don't like the fact that I can say what I say without tearing down other energies. That I can say, hey, I may not like this, but that doesn't mean that somebody, you see what I'm saying? It's just this whole narrative here. They don't like the fact that just because maybe I can see people's energy, I have this gift. This is the whole question about David in the throne. It wasn't that the line of David, which is David Pitts in them. They were gifted. They were seers. They were Gnostics. That's why they enslaved them. This is why. And so again, they're saying, oh, as long as your family line stays asleep, they can have a throne or they can live. But the bloodline is the motherfucking gods and the angels. Look at here. Hold on. Oh, crazy as hell. You out your mind. Crazy. You out your mind crazy. Now I see right? Because these giants that were formed in these days by people mounting, siring, or meeting with, or going with, all right? And then us being able to see them, see these energies for what they are. And not being so willingly to, you know, open up so fast or just go all into this shit. For a second, I'm telling you, they had me. They had me. They had me. But it's because of this blinded energy. Now, there's a song out. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up in a second, okay? Why did I cross this out? The 21st. Second Chronicles 21. I crossed out when Jehoshaphat died. Why did I cross that out? Maybe he didn't die. Maybe it's just crossed out here. The Lord was unwilling to end the dynasty of David, for he had made a covenant with David always to have one of his descendants upon the throne. Okay. All right. All right. This made me think. But is it of the white light or another light, though? Is it of one side of the family or the other? This is making me think, because it's talking something wicked here. So again, this is the energy of the two pentacles that's being held in the dark. This is representing the blind babies. It's a song by New Birth, an old song called Blind Baby. And I used it as a thumbnail for one of my videos. But I mean, maybe one day we can dissect that image. But since we're talking about Mount Seir here, and the fact that this whole change, this awakening, this divine something, okay, this all-seeing eye, or we're talking eyes to see or anything like this, okay, it's so weird. Made a covenant with David. This almost like somebody saying, we'll let you continue to be in your own shit. But it's only because possibly these people were blinded as to who they are, that they are the gods. That's what's hidden behind the moon. With this energy that's sitting in King David energy right now. Okay? Because this offended me when it said, believe in the Lord, your God. So this is an energy that's mad because, yeah, because God didn't want to fuck with them because of their immature behavior and their dysfunctional behavior. God in a feminine energy with a masculine tone, right? Okay, because the Father is within, but if you don't know exactly and you don't stand fully and you don't say fully what the fuck it is, then it's going to be something else. So all this time they want to send energies of spirits of and demons on God? On the Empress? It's like, where the hell your loyalty lie? And it gotta be with the devil. That's why Satan is ruling things from heaven this whole time. Because it's some old topsy-turvy old shit going on up around here. And this is why I was the one that was chosen and others to come against this energy the way that we did. And this is why we being punished right now. Okay, probably some of you guys with online business stuff. This is why you being punished right now, because you the one that blew the lid off this shit. When we talk about the preference of certain energies here, okay? When it comes to, again, those who are exalted. Because there's no, for me, there is direct God. I listen to and I value what the Lord God and all this other energy, but I can see right through it. So this is the thing. This is why people want my head. Because this is a sight that that the chosen or the anointed ones will have. So what they're doing is sneaking certain energies in here and possibly linking them up. Oh. I'm getting Sheba. I'm getting this energy here. Like, this is really personal to me because it's like my ancestors is just talking right to and through me. The Aquarius represents my grandma. Let's see what we got here. Let's just see how these cards look that's sitting here. Okay, we got the Queen, the King of Swords sitting here looking on. Okay, let's just see. We got the Ace of Wands here. All right. Okay, so this may be like the main staff. Okay, Chief of Staff. Okay. Then we got this energy here. This is my Jin Saki card. You know, almost like maybe a wicked witch or maybe another witch. Okay, I'll just say one of the witches. Okay. But again, this is the reason why they allowing this shit to go down, because they collecting, again, harvesting. It's the harvest, y'all. If you go back and look at my harvest video, that's when everything started tumbling down around here. I'm telling you. A star is born through the line of David, okay? But it's making it seem like this is not credible, or at any time they can drop this bloodline, because it was questionable to give them some kind of something anyways to God when they are the bloodline, when they are the gods. I'm not getting it. So again, they find out who the star is, the Aquarius energy pouring out this in that Christ energy, that purity. My mouth might be a little bit foul, but it's okay. The sackcloth, the trickery, all of this illusions that they've been feeding heavily now for the past 2 years, okay? But they didn't understand what they were doing was just all the stones and all the daggers and all the things and all the thorns in the crown. It was just building me up to be something else, or it was just reversing whatever blinding effect this God or this other energy put on me. To put this energy underneath their feet as if these are the servants and these are actually the gods. So they're holding these idols close to their heart. They're holding these idols close to their heart. They're listening to these higher powers or these other energies here, okay? And keeping the real God energy or goddess energy, God and God or Christ and Jesus energy under wraps or under their feet. This is why they don't want that connection to happen. This is hiding behind the moon. They didn't already described it, the scorpionic energy with the moon. They probably already set this shit up a long time ago. So it may be some questionable shit, all right? It's some questionable shit about identity here. I don't know, all right? But here go your high priestess with the Torah here, that they've been having blinded with the southern border open, right? Bound and blinded, so that they can let other kind of spirits in on me in my sleep realm to attack or bind themselves or mount. You know, like I said, this is just making me think that this is what this is. But see, they probably have to get me to a certain mindset. They have to break me down first, and they're not able to. So the only thing they're able to do is really project this energy, and they want to try to get access. But in gratitude to another soul sibling, that she said her video was brilliant. I shared it in the group. Some things that she said. Some things that she said about somebody trying to get into somebody. And I already knew this. I already felt this. I already sensed this. But when she said it, I said, okay, maybe hopefully it's not somebody feeding into, like helping me try to feed into some fear. But again, we just ask questions on this channel. We're not here to tell nobody nothing. That's up to you to discern. But there is definitely a vicious or possessive God or some energy. And like I said, I am not the one I handle things that are done to me a lot different than I handle things that I've done to myself. Right? So the fact of knowing that and using that during my healing allows me to rise above that shit quick. I know since this awakening what I've been doing and how I cherish and nurture and do what I need to do with my body as the Empress. So they want me to think that the chances is over, this, and that. But this is inevitable. It's going to happen. But in the meantime, I feel like what they're doing is sending in these sex spells, or it's something to attach to you in another in your sleep realm, or something to do with your spirit or your aura or your something here. Or either they just want to give you the perception of that to give you self-doubt or make you feel, because again, for a feminine energy, rape, okay, and possibly molestation for people, okay, it's the highest sense of like tearing a woman down, okay? Finding out that maybe you know, as a child, some of us have had these energies attaching on to us in some kind of way. A very wicked man. This is the time. So and then they want you to think you going down because of something, right? But this is the whole thing about this damn deck here. This is their own downfall. Because we still got the strength to rise above that. You want me to be downtrodden. You want me to be, you look at my clothes and shit like it's not good enough. And you want me to feel the way you think I look on the outside, on the inside. That's what you want. You want me to do, because I don't do all that old extra shit and got to do all that extra stuff to be myself and feel beautiful. You think you can do something to try to change or distort my view or opinion on myself, right? And me feeling that way makes me cocky or a bitch or something, because I'm not going to allow you to trotting me down with your wicked ways. Because when I was thinking about this, it made me think, because sometimes I used to, judge a book by its cover. Okay, so when I was reading this whole portion about Second Chronicles, and it was saying something about Uzziah. Now this made me think about, a friend of mine and her son, right? But then I thought about it again. Hold on. When I was thinking about the Uzziah, I stopped at Uz or Uzi, right? And it's almost this energy right here, okay? The high priest, because this is a jealous God. Unfortunately, that's why me and Jehovah have so much issues. This is in my eyes an unworthy God. I mean, y'all can take it how you want to, and it's coming off that way. But again, there's a true essence of what I'm saying here. So this is basically one of these energies saying, okay, so if you're not going to do what I say, or if I can't have you, it's childish behavior. All right. They're basically letting me know, believe in the Lord your God. And matter of fact, I'm going to show you what energy I'm connecting you to. And then you can remember what you thought immediately when you seen that person's appearance. It's almost even a Carter energy. Yeah. To force someone's hand or connect somebody's energy with somebody regardless, right? So this is why, again, the lovers, it's like you're not getting what you want. And then, I noticed some feminine energies, you could tell who they is, the haters, all right? Within the seeing community, that's like, oh, it's not, whatever, all right? So, and they're all like, oh, somebody coming in with a new offer. And when that shit, that's what I'm telling you, when they doing that, that's them allowing other demonic energies to come into your energy while they sit there trying to be with the real divine masculines. And this is why he looking like, okay, yeah, I'm finally here. And she looking like, I don't know about this. And I'm telling you, hell no. So I'm telling you, this gonna put the emperor in reverse. See, they think they funny as hell. All right. They think they funny. And this gonna put this Queen of Pentacles, which is me, which these people have been banking off of something. I can't put my finger on it this whole time. And it's time to pay up. And this is still the same fucking energy. All right. Because you ain't fooled nobody but fooling your damn self. All right. Yeah. This is the first time that I've gotten, and this how I know that that's the hand of God. Just like we just talked about in Isaiah. That's the hand of God that came down today and said, touch not my fucking anointing, my anointed. They thought that they can get me out of my character, or they can get me more, comfortable, more in my zone. Maybe the curse words, maybe this, or maybe something that they feel like they have on me that they're going to exploit or something like that. All right. Moab and Mount Seir. The Mount Seir. Look at this. Okay. Mount Seir. Okay. Let's look. Look at this. These volcanoes and stuff erupting. Look at this mountain here. All right. This is sending up a light, something of some kind of something here. All right. Mount Seir. And this is Moab. And this is her sense of royalty. They try to take the colors out, but again, it's still a peacock. It still represents royalty. White, the white light. Whoo, yeah, that's what it is. That song, we're going to go ahead and look at the lyrics of that song. If I don't do it, it's called New Birth. And for some reason, those songs, they hit me, but they strike me some kind of way and they kind of offend me or turn me off, or it's kind of like a, it's kind of like a vindictive, spiteful energy, dude. So what they're doing is making sure they establish everybody else outside of the cornerstone, which is the Empress. So it's so and then they want to make laws and say you can't threaten people or you can't say anything that, well, I say off with their motherfucking heads. Because that's what you don't come against again. And this is why this whole Boris, I'm about to say Kojo, I don't know what the hell his last name is. This whole Boris something from the UK. And he talked about he dabbled in or been to a certain place a couple times. And it made me think about, it made me think about, it rubbed me the wrong way. Because this is a gift that is probably something that not many people have. Matter of fact, not many people at all are going to have this gift. So it's going to that's why they want to make me look crazy or make me look some kind of way. This got something to do with that. House of David. The Edomites. Let's go over here. All right, because I wanted to go in 22. The people of Jerusalem chose Ahaziah, his youngest son, as their new king, for the marauding bands of Arabs had killed his older son. His older descendant. Bands. I don't know why I'm bands. Like I'm hearing like rubber bands or bands. Or groups. Was 22 years old when being to reign, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, granddaughter of Amari. He too walked in the evil ways of Ahab, for his mother encouraged him in doing wrong. Yes, he was evil as Ahab. So I don't know why this is 22. Okay, he reigned for 22 years. Why is this making me think about the whole thing about the embassy suites in my eldest daughter? Let me find out. So this is not the whole thing of these particular gods or this particular god taking somebody's child is not because something happened. It's because this god didn't get what they want. So is this a threat? Or is this because Elijah is here? Okay. Now this could be a spiritual death, a physical death, or through some kind of legality. Jehoram dies unmourned. So somebody's not even going to mourn. So they're saying that this person didn't even mourn the death because why did they hide it? Wait a minute. Dies unmourned. So this is somebody they just left out in the cold. Somebody that was standing guard, probably trying to protect God. I should have hid you somewhere, like somewhere in whatever Texas, right? Okay, so there's people on the lookout. Queen of Cups energy, spies. That's on the lookout. Okay, they got a problem. They had a problem with the connection between me and somebody. So to break my heart because somebody else can't have their way, another god or energy of a lord here, right? They're using lesser gods to attack God or the bloodline of God. Okay, so again, we calling judgment on it because I can see all the shit that they got coming in, and this can kiss my ass because it ain't gonna never happen. All right, and again, oh, you just wait. Yeah, somebody want to try to take somebody, you know, whatever, but we just gonna stay right here. We're gonna fix this. So I don't know, maybe something to do with China because this man is Chinese on my other cards. It's got to do with the world card. These people obsessed with the Empress, or at one point in time, this energy that's in the world card didn't want it to get out about what the fuck they do. So they try to cancel, they use cancel culture to cancel people and try to cause deaths of many kind or different types, or exile people from their own land. Try to cause unions and shit that people is not even this. So this is making me think about this energy here. All right. Cause I told you it looked like this person got something on their chest. It looked like this person got something on their chest, and this is some burdens that these people know what they did. They know what they did to this bloodline. They know what they did to me. They know what they probably did to my children, right? With using the court system. Right? Using the court system. So this person walk away with all them wands that they love so much, right? So again, this could be, I want to say maybe it's the sixth god that they want to do harm to. Because this person obviously like wands. And they seem they can't even be open about the shit. They just like to make women feel some kind of way. So, you know, all they can do is put their head down and walk away with them wands that they chose over the Empress to make it seem like the Empress is the problem. No, honey, there's no problem. They always gonna be looking back like, damn, I shoulda, woulda, right? But they stuck in their ways. In and out. Look, the red shoe and the orange one. This is not really what they want. I'll just tell you that for some of these individuals or these entities. And this is probably a test for them to see how far I'll go. Yeah. Somebody didn't think I'd take it this far. I don't think it's far enough. The sun in sackcloth spilled out all these cups. They still got these 2 cups though. I don't know. This is making me think about, this is his energy. Something happened to somebody. If somebody think that they could go ahead and try to use family members and do harm to family members in order to get somebody's attention or for payback or to win the girl, I wonder what the hell wrong with you. And then we wonder what's wrong with the world. This is why somebody like me had to come on up in here with this justice. Look, with this justice and this law and order. And this is why China is using whatever they're using behind the scenes in their laboratory to try to change the DNA makeup. And Russia probably fucking around with the minds of people or using some kind of aircrafts to get your ass up out your bed in the middle of the night and probe you. This all got to do with this. That's all it is. Who the real emperor? Because most men then already took some kind of initiation in some old shit that they would be embarrassed to even talk about. Who the king of wands? Because this is exactly how I was driving down the street today when I was thinking about some of this shit. With my fist balled up, with my fur coat on, like what the and now I see. But we're going to shed light on it on this channel. And we ain't going to stop. You know what? This is maybe concerning me. I'm need to call and check on my daughters. We got the strength to go against this shit. This is some, let me tell you. This is really hitting me weird. This is really hitting me real weird, y'all. The temple for 6 years while a Thalia reigned as queen. He was cared for by his nurse and by his aunt and uncle. Oh, oh. None of his sons, however, except Joash, lived to succeed him as king, for their grandmother, Athaliah, killed them when she heard the news of her son Ahaz's death. A man who enthusiastically served the Lord. So it's making me think like they took God and put God into a situation of Lord and put somebody else in a situation of God. In the 7th year of the reign of Queen Athaliah, Jehoiada, the priest, got up his courage and took some of the army officers into his confidence. Azariah, son of Jeroham, Ishmael, son of Obed. This is making me think about Odell. Eli Shaphat. This is making me think about the Elijah and Esther, or even Sheba energy for some reason here. These men traveled out across the nation secretly to tell the Levites and clan leaders about his plans and summoned them to Jerusalem. On arrival, they were allegiance to the young king who was still hiding at the temple. At the last time his has come for king's son. Okay, the Lord promised that the descendants of David shall be our king, will be true again. This is how we'll proceed. A third of you priests and Levites who come. So this is the energy of, okay, the high priestess is acting funny. Off duty on the Sabbath will stay in the entrance of the palace, and the third will be the lower gate. The lower gate is representing low vibrational energy, I think, sacral chakra, root chakra energy, required by God's laws. For only the priestess and Levites on duty may enter the temple itself, for they are sanctified. But by who? You Levites form a bodyguard for the king, weapons in hand, and kill any unauthorized person entering the temple. Stay right beside the king. This is giving me some kind of energy here. I'm seeing the devil in reverse. I'm just wondering. Oh my goodness. Head in the clouds. The head in the clouds. So I'm to think that this person left because of another feminine energy, could be possibly rightfully so. That's the Black Widow energy. And they tried to send somebody else in, some other energy in possibly. Or maybe they tried to make one attempt to connect. Or come through. We should sit down because you said things about me. The Hierophant energy. Some kind of victory. Out on the limb with the cup overflowing. The indecisive energy here when the Chariot comes or came through. But somebody is about to feel that shit. This is all because of jealousy. This is all cock blocking energy. This is all jealous energy here. Childish energy here. Because David is always going to have a seat because his children would be the ones that would be the bearers of that particular fruit. So maybe this is an uncle or something. Somebody. Queen Athaliah was dead. Something. I don't know. And I don't know if this is a spiritual death, legalities, or somebody actually did die. It's almost like this person was a mate. Maybe it's a feminine energy that was a mate to one of these with the laws of Moses, because Moses was on some boo. But then also my uncle's name is Moses. And his daughter's name is, Tiffany. So I don't know. That's probably why I was thinking breakfast at Tiffany's. So that's what they did. They, instead of William or Bill, okay, because I think some of the family members wore crowns and some of them wore turbans. So instead of sticking to that side, part of the family, it's almost like they gave the offering to another energy, right? And then try to offer me or offer that person something lesser. And that's why I'm standing here like, I don't want none of that shit. Don't send no offerings my way. And that's what I keep on saying, because I want justice. I know they thinking of ways to get rid of me, boy. But that shit in reverse. It's like, I am the way, I am the light, dude. I am in the Father and the Father is in me. Somebody's jealous of that shit, actually. They don't like it. And they know that if you don't stand firm and if you don't know and if you don't say, then they can take advantage of you. I hope they all get what the fuck because I'm going to still be standing here just like this. I hope they all, because the sun is here, dude. And this wheel of fortune is this Ezekiel's wheel. This wheel is always going to move in my favor because this is that Christ energy. You can get mad if you want to. That's going to reign forever. There's no other authority on this. You can pray to God, and He told you He was going to get you that new car next week. I'm telling you that I know who the hell I am. And even if they got rid of the Jesus energy or killed somebody or crucified, if they killed somebody, again, this energy is with me. We don't die, we multiply. We talking family members that got 20 kids and shit. Like, we don't die. Yeah, it's the sneaky Pete energy. Somebody trying to juggle some shit. These people know they done messed up. All the way from the government. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, they know they messed up. Yeah, they probably ready to let Russia just come on up in here with some kind of weapon or something and just demolish the whole fucking Midwest. They know what they did. They know what they did to the Empress. They know what they did to my family. One of these guys or these energies know what they did to me to blind me. And the reason they did it, they blinded me at birth, right? The type of birthing of a nation, right? Because I've always been in tune. But this 2 years that they've been making a spectacle of my life, they blinded me and used me, possibly even longer than that, for whatever the fuck they was doing in the background, all right? Something about 40 or something, okay? Where something happens, initiation, crossing over, something to do with American Indians, something that we lost along the way, thinking we was from Africa. Something here, some kind of something here. Yeah. These people look foolish as hell. That's what they look like. I'm really reading this, y'all. I'm trying to process this. You don't understand how it feels personal. It feel like, when you find out one of your cousins just got jumped, they pull up at the house bleeding and stuff coming out, and you feel this is the kind of adrenaline here. Because it's not a game. This is we're in the living Bible, and this shit is like living and thriving through my blood. This is stuff I'm going through every day, seeing these storylines and these visions and these prophecies and these. It's nonstop all day. Seeing it in people in the world that I run into, people that I see, you know what I'm saying, on the television. It's just a thing here. So it's not no play for me. And it pisses me off that people can just sit there and leave somebody in a situation, but it shows you how source, it even shows how much stronger the connection is between me and source, that I'm still able to wake up every fucking day with this information and with this energy that I'm carrying, that I'm talking about here. Queen Athaliah heard all the noise and commotion and the shouts and praise to the king. She rushed over to the temple to see what was going on. And there stood the king by his pillar at the entrance, okay, with the army of officers, that trumpeters, making me think about Trump, surrounding him, and people from all over the land rejoicing and blowing trumpets, and the singers singing, accompanied by the orchestra, leading the people to a great psalm of praise. Athaliah ripped her clothes and screamed, treason, treason. Damn, ain't that something? Look at that. Look at that. Take her out and kill her. Jehoiada, okay, the priest shouted to the army. This is why these bitches seem so excited this evening. Okay, don't do it here at the temple and kill anyone who tries to help her. You see this shit? Why do fools rush in? What I say? Russia foolish. All these motherfuckers foolish. Why do fools rush in? They only do it when they know they've been caught. Or this is making me think about a mothering energy. This is making me think about Esther, or this is making me think about Esther, or even just like another energy here. This is making me think about a mothering feminine energy, but it might have been a spiteful energy as well, that may have been jealous of the energy or the connection between me and some of these masculine energies here, that decided to try to protect. Maybe I looked at this energy more as, you know, somebody that was doing magic or something, right? With this magician thing over the head and the two horns. Okay. I don't know, y'all. But it's just almost like somebody came to a premonition or something, that something is wrong that they've been doing. I don't know. I just see this energy here. Whatever this is not going to operate. It's not going to happen the same way that it's saying here. This is chaos. This is why the Five of Wands keep coming out here. Look, it's right here again, right behind the Fool card. All right. This is a battle. This is a war in heaven. Somebody was trying to show somebody the way, and people got pissed off because they know that they've taken crafty counsel and they've taken things and divvied them up amongst themselves. With temperance, this is the energy, but they don't understand that the bloodline that I come from, or bloodlines, we don't need this outside stuff. We don't need science. We don't need man. We don't need none of that shit. We just already know what's going on. We already know what the deal is. I can't even. I'm about to finish reading it. I'm going to have to go ahead and take my time and read this. This is making me think about the energy of so-called the United States sending in troops now all of a sudden. And they're probably hitmen, or I couldn't trust it. Okay. Archers. They said that, I think I was reading here a second ago, it said something setting up archers around the town or whatever. Okay. So people just be careful. Okay. Be vigilant, because I don't know. This is just some very strange shit. Okay. Because they trying to act like, oh, you know, the United States don't want nothing to do with what's going on with Russia and going on with this. But again, they just scared, and they know exactly what they did too. It's the truth. They know exactly what it is. They know exactly what the hell they did. Old dirty bastards. Matter of fact, I don't know. Something just made me think about Old Dirty Bastard, the rapper. These people should be ashamed. They are. And I don't want shit they got to offer but the truth and my fucking money. And anything that have to do with any kind of children. We talking about spirit children or whatever, babies or whatever you talking about. That's it. Soul siblings or whatever.